Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What's popping? What's popping? What's popping? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Zone864 TV. It's your main man, Mr. Zone864 right here. We outside right now. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I just wanted to come on, tap in real quick one time for the algorithm. Hit that like button on your way in. Hit that like button on your way out. Hit that subscribe button if this is your first time coming in, or if you've been watching my content and you just never hit the subscribe button before. Help your boy out. Let's get the subs up. Hit that like button. Yeah. Well, good morning, good morning. Like I said, I just wanted to tap in right quick. As y'all can see, I'm outside. I'm outside, man. I had to bring my whip to the homies to do some work on the whip because yeah, man, I ran over something. There was like a wreck. There was like a wreck on the highway a couple of weeks back when I was on my way home from dropping my daughter off. And I heard something like hit the bottom of my car, but I never thought nothing of it. But I guess it was like some debris from the crash that had just happened. So I got my car in the shop right now. They said it shouldn't be too long for them to fix the issue, for them to fix the problem. So yeah, man, I'm just waiting on the whip to get fixed so I could drive it on up out of here, do some work and call it a day. Yeah, man. You know something funny? Something funny about oh yeah. And I'm out here in the hood too. I'm out here in the hood too. Yeah. I'm out here. What? Yeah, y'all. Sorry about that. One of the homies was coming to talk to me about um, some extra stuff I got to get done on the vehicle. You know when you take it in, when you take your vehicle in, and you think it's one thing, but it always ends up being another thing. And it's funny because like this is the good thing about like having friends as mechanics is they tell you how to get around shit. Like they tell you how to fix the problem, but they tell you like the right way how to get around shit. So he was explaining to me that in a few weeks I'm gonna want to come back and get something else done. Um, and and what they're gonna do is they're gonna replace, I don't know, they're gonna replace one part, and then he basically told me that like they're gonna take this old part out because I had to get a new part today to put it in. But he said that in a couple weeks when I come back, they're gonna take that part that they just put in today, and they're gonna do something. And basically, he was telling me just return it back to AutoZone and get your money back. Like, so that's funny back in a nutshell. Salute to XL Pro in the building. But yeah, man. And you want to know something funny? Yes, my homies are Mexican. My homies are Mexican. You know something funny? Um, this whole block that I'm on, because I'm in the hood right now, right? I'm in the hood, right? Um, I'm in the hood, you know. I'm in the hood, right? Now, people claim every day, all day, that they can come outside and all this kind of stuff, but I'm really like when I want to go outside, whether it's for business or for pleasure, like I'm really outside. You know what I'm saying? So I'm I don't I can go pretty much almost where I want to go because I don't come there when I go places. I don't go with this big ego on my chest like I'm the toughest or I'm the hardest. I never did any of that because I grew up watching the guys that used to do that, the guys that used to go in any and every hood and go around any and everybody and claim that they are the hardest and the toughest. I grew up watching those guys getting stomped out, right? So I always took note of that. Right now, a lot of people, what they would do is they would take it to the dealership, and sometimes you got to take your car to the dealership. You know what I mean? Because it's in a nice area, but I really fuck with the soil. Like I really fuck with people. I really network and do business with people that do business with me. That's solid with me. You see me, I put my dollars back into the community. I'm not talking about the black community. I'm talking about the community of people. I don't really believe in the black community like that because, you know, for my own personal life, the black community is the ones that let me down the most. So I never grew up just, you know, do I love black people? Yes, but I never just grew up on some black community shit. And I was raised by my grandparents. Most people that know me know this. My grandparents, they never taught me, you just got to be pro-black. You never got to do this. The only thing they taught me was how to be a good man and how to be a good person. You know what I'm saying? And to pass what I learned on to the next generation. That's the basis of what they taught me. They never taught me that I had to be Christian. They never taught me that I had to be Muslim, even though I did grow up in Episcopalian, which is kind of like the Catholic Church, because most West Indian people, most of us are either Catholics or Catholics, Presbyterians, or Episcopalians, or however you say that stuff. So I grew up, kind of like in a Catholic background a little bit. It's similar to Catholicism, but it's a little bit different. But just keeping it honest, like, I don't really, these days I don't really mess with that because, it's a lot of nonsense going on in these churches, and speaking of that, man, God is in the streets, man. God is in the streets. God is in people. God is not in the church. Now, is it cool to go to church every now and then? If you got a good, solid church home where the mission is about serving the Most High. The mission is truly about creating an outreach. The mission is truly about community. The mission is truly about um, raising families and bettering one another. If you in a solid church home like that, then you should rock with that. But if you in one of these goddamn TD Jakes, Creflo Dollar, one of these mega pastor churches where you don't know your neighbors and you seeing new people every week, that might not be the church. That might not be the place for you. You feel me? Um, yeah. Yo, and here's how you know. Here's how you know I'm in the hood, because it's a liquor store right there. Um, but yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, but I just wanted to tap in right quick for the algorithm, man. I know I haven't really been going live lately, but I got a lot. I got a lot going on in life right now, and I just don't really be having time to go live, you know, as much as I used to. But I'm a get back to that. I just been really busy, uh, grinding, man. One of my daughters about to turn 18 next month. I got another daughter that's about to turn 16 in September. I'm in October. So I gotta. I've been grinding. I've been grinding, man. You know, I ain't got no time to be, on the internet, 5 and 6 hours a day and everything like that. You know, so much respect to the people that do. But yeah, Zone don't got time like that, man. I got I got family, I got responsibilities. You feel me? And I'm self-employed. So I really don't got time. People don't realize when you self-employed, you work more. You actually work more. You have to wake up earlier and sometimes you might have to go to bed later. You feel me? And and I'll be getting up, man. I'll be up at like 5:30 a.m., 6 a.m., 5 a.m., man. Sometimes don't be going to bed until like 10 p.m., 10:30, 11:30. But you know, yeah, man, it's really a grind. It's really a hustle. And I haven't worked a corporate job in months. In months. Um, so I always been a hustler. I always been an entrepreneur. I always been a go-getter. You know what I'm saying? Like I always been that way. Always been that way. What from the music business to whatever I get into, I always been that way. You feel me? And yeah, man. Yeah, man. But yeah, I just wanted to tap in right quick, see what's popping with everybody, spread some positive energy, you know. And yeah, like I said, I'm really outside, man. Really outside. I know I sound even crazy saying that, but people, how should I say this? The people that say that they really be outside, you don't see no you don't see no content of them outside ever. You feel me? So most people just stay in the house all goddamn day. That's not good for you. It's not good for you. Um, but hey, man, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment after the broadcast. Helps with the algorithm. And we gonna start back going live. We're gonna start back going live more often once I get a little bit more time. Once I get my schedule um, down packed, because like I said, when you're an entrepreneur and you're working for yourself, you know, scheduling is the hardest thing. Scheduling is the hardest thing. It's the hardest thing. You know, sometimes, like I said, you got to do jobs early in the morning. Sometimes you got to do jobs late in the evening. And I would love, you know, the funny thing is, I would love to be like, you know, when 5 p.m. rolls around, I would love to be like, okay, my day is done. But you know what will happen? A job, I will get a text message on my phone, and a job will come across my phone that says, hey, this job is paying $200. Hey, this job is paying $150. So what I'm gonna do? So if I'm getting back to the crib and they like, yo, and I'm getting a notification saying, hey, this property needs to be inspected, da 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 da, it's 20 miles away, $200, for 2 hours of work or whatever. You feel me? You know, like, what I'm gonna, you think I'm gonna just sit there and just, you know, watch the basketball game? And nah, I'm a hustler. I'm gonna go get that money, man. And that's what I do. That's what I do. I look at properties, I inspect properties, I make sure the grass is cut, I make sure light bulbs are working, I make sure ATM machines are working, I make sure that signages are working. So, man, sometimes I gotta crawl into certain. And the funny thing about all of this is that, like, you know, my specialty is in healthcare. So most of what I'm primarily trained in, the training that I got from the military, from the Department of Defense, is in healthcare. So most of the work that I do was previously in health facilities, health administration buildings, hospitals, you know, cushy jobs where you sit down, you know, and you get paid for it. You know, so it's funny because, like, you know, my dad, my dad number two, my stepdad, you know, he always taught me and my brother that we need to be able to do things with our hands. We need to be able to rely on labor. You feel me? We need to be able to rely on us. Don't rely on other people to get you money. Rely on yourself. And that is a big problem for a lot of men today. A lot of young men under 25, 20. You see, like, I could have made the choice. I could have made the choice to actually keep doing what I'm doing. And I'm not saying that I won't ever go back. If I get the right opportunity, I certainly will go back, because you know, I'm all about that paper. You know what I'm saying? I'm all about the opportunity. Plus, I had to work my ass off to get my security clearance from the Department of Defense. So, hell yeah. Anyway, which is about to expire, so I might need to renew that. But anyway, yeah, man, that's a big thing with men nowadays, man. Got to be able to work with your hands. You know, you got to be able to create your own revenue streams. And like I said, that's something that a lot, like, for instance, right? I'm at one of my homies' shop right now. This is one of my homies' shop. Yes, I'm in the hood. This is the hood. How you know it's a hood? Because there's a liquor store right there. And it's like old ass houses back there. But this is the shop right here. As you can see, it's not even in English. The sign is not even written in English. So everybody, for instance, I used to work at BMW, right? Like right after I graduated high school, I used to work in the BMW manufacturing plant. So yes, I know how to do work on cars. I know how to do certain things under the hood. You know, I'm not a specialized mechanic or anything like that, but because that was the work I used to do, like I still remember how to do some things, right? But these guys, they will always have work because they know how to do work with their hands. You feel me? And every shop, every shop that's on this block right now is owned by Mexicans. So like when you hear black people talking about, especially these rappers and shit like that, one of the things that I cannot stand about this, I don't necessarily want to say black culture, because rappers are not the best of quote unquote black culture. Rappers, more oftentimes than not, are the worst parts of black culture. So, you know, if you're gonna be listening to Little Durk and Young Thug and all of these rappers, then we also need to take the time to educate the youth that, like, yo, these guys are just rapping. You see, these guys are just rapping. Don't do what they do. They just rapping. You working your regular 9 to 5 is cool. You being able to do plumbing is cool. You being able to fix be a mechanic is cool. You being able to get legal money is cool. These rappers are just rapping. They just creating music for us to listen to. You know what I'm saying? They not the real deal. But all of these rappers talking about they own blocks, and all of these trappers and thugs and shit talking about they own blocks, they own property. This whole corner, that I'm on right now is owned by Mexicans. That store is owned by Mexicans. That tire shop over there is owned by Mexicans. My homie shop right here is owned by Mexicans. And that's why I don't really speak down on them like that, because you know, I know their mindset. You feel me? Like unlike us, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to, you know, quote unquote black folks, you know, talking about balling and owning and everything. Well, we don't have any tire shops. We don't have any mechanic shops like that. Anytime I had a problem, what the hell? Sorry, y'all. Anytime I had a problem with my car, I always brought it to my homies. Always brought it to my homies. Whether it be tires, whether that be brakes, whether that be something under the hood, and guess what? They Mexican. So as long as they can do work with their hands, they always gonna be able to get money. They always gonna be able to get paid. You know? Unlike us, quote unquote black folk. So one thing we could do is, shit, we definitely need more black mechanics. We definitely need more black owned tire shops. We definitely need more black owned lube and oil and all of that. You feel me? That's the least that we could do. You feel me? So yeah, man. But I just want to tap in right quick. I think they might be about done with the whip. So I appreciate y'all tapping in. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed. And I'm pretty sure I'll be going live again sometime in the near future. Y'all be good out there. I love y'all. I rock with those that rock with me. And I'm going to see y'all next time. Leave a comment in the comment section after the video. And you can find me on Instagram. Zone864TV on Instagram. And you can find me on Twitter, aka X, Zone864TV on Twitter. But just be careful if you follow me on X, because X does let you post a more variety of things. And I like titties, so I do post titties from time to time on X. So just be careful if you follow me on X, because I do post titties, because I love titties, because titties are beautiful. And who doesn't love titties? All right? I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Peace.